on yes.
Going on, so we have reached first milestone, 250 subscribers. Thank you so much to every one of you. So yes, I am doing a giveaway. So I'm gonna make an Instagram post on the Hustle Garage Instagram. Hop onto the Instagram and yeah, and just make sure you guys stay tuned for the giveaway. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. I'm finally getting my fuel injectors back. They are ready. They are all clean. They're all spraying fine. They're spraying so good. The guy that I dropped it off to, he cleaned them, he lubed them up, he flow tested them, everything like that. He sent me some photos and stuff like that. So yes, I'll put the photo right here. That's them before. Yeah, so these are the fuel injectors now and how they're spraying now. Right here, I'll chuck it right here on the screen somewhere here. He said one was pretty bad, one was down 23.9%. Yeah, that's pretty bad. They've never been done before, they've never been cleaned before, they've never been tested before, because when he was cleaning them, it still had a lot of the factory glue on them and the filter was really dirty. So he said they've never been cleaned or tested before, so that pretty much explains why my fuel and the power in my car has dropped. I'm pretty certain that's why. I'm just really excited to get these back in and start driving the car and see how the car feels and see how the car actually goes within the week. So on my way to getting the injectors now back in the big VTEC beast. Check in with you guys when I arrive and pick up these injectors. Alright guys, we just got the injectors. Injectors look so good, they look so clean. I was yarning with the guy that did my injectors and he does really good work. I'm really happy with these and also the data that he gives. He gives you a sheet of what injector was before and what the injector is now. That's the injectors there. Just gonna get home and then I'll take a look at them and have a look at the data sheet and explain to you guys what has happened and what he did with the injectors. Chuck these injectors back on and go for a drive because I really miss driving the Z. Yeah, so I'll see you guys back in the garage. Alright, so we are back in the garage. We are back here with the lovely 370Z with the lovely new injectors and the half taken apart engine. Alright, so what I want to do is grab the cleaner. So I went ahead and bought the carbon cleaner for these throttle bodies just so I can clean them while they're out like this. As you can see, they're pretty dirty, and this one here, they're pretty dirty, so I might as well just go ahead and clean them. I've got this little brush that I found in my toolbox, so I'm just going to use this and a rag and some gloves and then just going to spray it with the butterfly flaps and then just scrub them until they're clean and then wipe them off. That's pretty much it, and then we'll go ahead and install these injectors back in and then we'll go for a drive. We've got some work to do and not much time, so yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put some rags underneath. I just don't want to take it all off because I cannot be bothered. We're just going to do it here. Just try to get it clean as much as we can. This side is way dirtier than this side. What I'm going to do is take this, shake it up, spray a little bit. And then just use a brush, just go inside and rub everything off. Also want to clean this flap, and so you just want to push it down and then the flap should come out like that, and just spray it on there and then a little clean. Alright, so I got one side down. I'm just cleaning them quickly just because I'm not at a really good angle. Yeah, so just cleaning it as best as I can without taking them off. Now I'm just going to do the other side and we'll go onto the fuel injectors. Alright, so the bodies are somewhat clean. If you remember what they look like, here's what they look like now. They're still a little bit dirty. I made sure to clean where the flaps sit. Made sure that was clean. That's the bit that gets stuck. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at these injectors and have a look at the description and the data that he gave me. Just going to take these out, some new ones, and these are the old kit that was on the injectors. He bought the kit, so I got new rings and stuff like that. So new rings, new filters. Alright, so the data sheet. All of them were fair, as you can see. All of them passed. The flow test was pretty bad. The worst one was in injector 6, where it had a 23.9% decrease from the optimal rate in which it sprays. The lowest one was injector 1 at 13.7%. This was before all of them were around 350 cc's, and now they are at 416 cc's, except one was at 410, which is still pretty good. 6 cc's is nothing. All of them had an increase of those percentages. I'm so happy that I got that percentage increase because I knew something was wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those results and that outcome. Now I'm just gonna put these back on, lube them up pretty well, take these bad boys and put them back into the car. I am so ready to do this. As you guys know, I did cover pretty much everything, so just gonna go ahead and uncover. I'm gonna put the injectors back into here, into their holes, plug them back in and put the retaining clip in, bolt the rail back into here, and then put the high pressure fuel line back in, and then from there we'll put on the upper manifold. But yeah, we'll start with the fuel rail and then we'll go from there. How to put these injectors in. I put it into the rail first instead of into the block first, and then put the rail on. I put these straight onto the rail and then put the whole rail in at once. That's the injectors when they're facing correctly. You want to put the top in first, like this. Just push them in there and then it should sit like that. Now you grab your wire, you just want to push it that until it clips like that. Grab a retaining clip, one of these. You want to push them into the groove on the injector. It's hard with one hand. I'll try. There's a groove just above the O-ring. There's a little groove in there. That's where the clip goes in and that's where it sits. It goes in like this. And these two hooks go on either side of the injector. Push them in carefully, like that, and they're in. It's pretty easy. I did it with one hand just then. It's pretty hard with one hand, but if you got two hands, easy as. Now I just got one more to do, and then put it all back together. So that's all the injectors in, all clean, nice, brand new. Now just gonna put these back into the block and I need to uncover everything and now I'm just gonna reattach the high pressure line. Alright, sweet. So I just got the high pressure in. Now I'm just gonna put the injectors in. Pretty much all you have to do is line up the injector to their holes. They should just slide in, just like that. I just got the fuel rails in and the injectors in. Now I'm just gonna bolt everything back together. Now it's a 4 bolts. So 2 here and 2 over here. So they're a 12mm bolt. gonna zap that in. That was a mission and a half. So I finally got all the injectors in, the fuel rails in, all the fuel lines in. So stoked about that. I was getting pissed off with the high pressure fuel line. Yeah, I had to connect up the high pressure fuel line first and then connect everything up. So you can see here, that's everything all bolted up, all secure. Go ahead and connect this plug there back in and then we should be good to go. Next step is to get this upper plenum back on top and secure everything around it first, and then secure the bodies on next, and then the intakes, and then we are done. Alright, let's finish this off. So I reconnected everything on the outside of the upper plenum. So pretty much all these hoses need to be reconnected. There's this bracket that has to be reconnected, and this bracket here, this hose here, that hose. I had to take this off because of my intake. So it's just pretty much just hoses. There's a nut that goes onto that stud. That's pretty much it. Now you're gonna need to do the bolts for the upper plenum. There is a sequence you have to do it in, apparently. So the sequence is, if you're looking at it head on, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I'll put the numbers on there right now. Screenshot that and just make sure you do it in that order, because that's what Nissan said. Apparently they're 19 foot-pounds, but I don't have my torque wrench on me right now, so I'm gonna have to do it by feel. So this could get dangerous, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna zip them down, then do it by hand, and then we'll move on to the intakes. Also, they are a 13mm socket for these bolts. All the bolts are back on. Now I need to get these throttle bodies back onto the plenum. They've got a sequence as well, and they have to be torqued to 8 foot-pounds, which isn't a lot. So just tighten them up by hand and a little quarter or a half turn more, and then that should be it. And so the sequence is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, I'll put the numbers up on the screen right here. So just screenshot that. The Allen key bolts are a number 5 or a 5mm. So the GoPro died, so I went ahead and did the other body. I've got both of them in now. Now I just got to do my intakes and then the strut bar, engine cover, and then we're good. We are done. So I'm just going to do the intakes, put the intakes back on, and the strut bar and the engine cover. Intakes and everything is done. It's getting darker, so trying to smash this out. Intakes are all done. Intakes are in. Now it's just strut bar and engine cover, and then we are done. Start this bad boy up. I'm ready. We are finally done. It's been a hard 3-4 days working on this car, but everything is back on. I'm just gonna double check everything before I start it. Last thing though, I need to connect this battery and then we good. Here's the moment of truth. I'm not even sure if you guys can see me right now, but everything just restarted. All right, moment of truth. Pretty sure everything is sweet. I'm just gonna check with the light because I cannot see anything. Belt is all good. Pretty sure we're all good. Alright, I'm gonna go for a drive. I'm just gonna warm the car up a bit and see how it feels. Hasn't gone anywhere for 4 days. I feel sorry for her. We're halfway there for track day. I need to do a couple more stuff. And then it's track day, boys and girls. Alright, let's go. We're almost there. And I'm so happy I didn't break anything. Alright guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and subscribing and everything. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. It means so much to me. If you guys haven't already, please smash that subscribe button down there and that like button down there as well while you're there. Please stay tuned for more videos of the 370Z. I got a track day coming and we're almost at 250 subscribers. Yes, I'm still doing the giveaway. Taking a long time, but hey, you know, commitment, dedication, we'll get there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.